This is Ryan from Silencer Central here with our resident AR expert and coyote hunter, Parker, to talk to you a little bit about why your AR might not be running with a suppressor installed. A couple things you think that may cause this firearm to not cycle when you're at a suppressor?
Absolutely. A couple different things. The first thing to look at is going to be your gas system. On any direct impingement or gas-driven ARs, there's always going to be a gas block on it. An adjustable gas block is definitely a good accessory to look into if you're looking to dive into the suppressor game. The reason for that, and don't always assume that it's going to need gas adjustment, but if your gun, if you get it with that suppressor and it's not cycling correctly, that'd be the first place I would look. Another option to pair that with is going to be a silent capture spring. One, it's going to help your gun run a lot more smoothly, a lot more efficiently. Not only that, but a lot more quiet. When you want a suppressor, you want your gun quiet. Why not put all the parts in it that are going to help make it even more quiet?
So we brought you a little bit of an audio difference that we're hoping that you might be able to capture on camera. So this is a very mil-spec Colt AR, and this has just a normal buffer spring in it. So you'll be able to hear that spring actually rubbing against the buffer tube there to kind of give you an idea of that. And he has a silent captured spring installed in his coyote machine there. So you can tell there's really not a lot of sound. Now, that's obviously something that when you're shooting, you would assume you don't hear, but when you add a suppressor to it, you're also going to start finding out that your firearm itself is loud. We get a lot of phone calls of guys thinking that they may need to buy an adjustable gas block prior to actually receiving their suppressor. How common do you think you really need one on like a general mil-spec or store-bought AR?
I wouldn't even put it at 50%, to be honest with you. AR-10s are going to be a lot more susceptible to it than your common AR-15, which, like I said, are going to be a lot more common than even your AR-10s. So honestly, I'd get the suppressor, get your gun, run it. Adjustable gas blocks are a dime a dozen. You can find them anywhere online. You can find them in a lot of gun stores.
This guy was a kind of a finicky toy of mine that I worked on in the past. It's an SBR 11.5-inch AR-10, and when I originally got it, my assumption was I might not be able to make it run. Bought the gas block first, went to the range, tried to get it to run. Zero luck whatsoever. It was way overpressured, but then I installed the heavy buffer-weighted JP silent captured spring, did a little bit more adjustment on the gas block, and now it runs like a top.
Yep.
It definitely makes a big difference.
And there's plenty of videos on there on how to be able to do that also. Otherwise, you can give us a call and we'll be happy to help you out as well.
We got plenty of silencer specialists able to walk you through the process of why you may need one of these if you don't already have one. So make sure you check us out at silencercentral.com, as well as YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Parker and I appreciate your business. Thanks.